Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben, and I'm back for the third video, the final stage, the last box of this 1990 Topps Vending Box journey, where I am looking for the Blackless cards, just like the no-name Frank Thomas, which is the most famous of them. But on that cut sheet, there were other cards, a dozen or so that on this list that were also affected by missing the black ink. So I've got a stack of the ones that would be the Blackless that we pulled, but all of these are the fixed versions, so I'm imagining we're going to keep finding those. But I'm going to keep looking. I got one more vending box that is untouched from 1990. I got 3 of them for 12 bucks a piece, and I'm going to see if I can find the elusive Blackless version of any of these cards. So let's see what we can pull here. And along the way, of course, I'll pull out some player collection cards or cards that I'm for my own PC or something else. So let's see what we get. There's a Tony Gwynn All-Star. Also, I've yet to see either of the 2 cards that everybody would be after here. There's a Cal Ripken. There's a Wade Boggs All-Star. Oh, so these are cards we haven't seen before. We've seen some sequencing issues so far, some repetitiveness, but we haven't seen these. The 2 cards anybody would be looking for here would be Ken Griffey Jr., or Frank Thomas, even just the regular ones, not even the Blackless one, or the no name on front. But I haven't seen any of them. So there's Jim Acker. That's one of the ones we're looking for. Check closely on the black ink. Looks like there's nothing missing there. So put that in our Blackless possibility pile, but it is not the Blackless version. There's a Greg Maddux. These are all new ones. We haven't seen these before. So there's a Craig Biggio. So that's one of the ones on our list. In the background, these ones are actually easier to see because of the black and white background. And that one does not have it. Oh, here it is, the Frank Thomas. That's another one we'd be looking for, but this one has his name. There's also one with the partial Blacklist, but that Frank Thomas is just the basic one. But I'll take it. Brett Saberhagen is not on the list. Well, but a lot of these orange bordered cards are. So Joe McGrain is on the list. Card number 406. And I'm not seeing any Blacklist, missing black ink there. So it's encouraging. We're seeing some new cards here. Cards we hadn't pulled yet in the previous ones. But it's discouraging that this is probably a correct. There's a Ryan Sandberg for me from a PC. Discouraging that these are not probably going to be Blacklist. There's a Cal Ripken All-Star. Since this is likely to be a later print run, there's a Will Clark All-Star. Sandy Alomar. Deion Sanders rookie card. I like these vending boxes though. And 12 bucks for 500 mid-condition 1990 Topps cards. The same Koufax. That's pretty great. I mean, if you think about the cost of a wax box these days for 1990 Topps, they're going for 40 or 50 bucks. And you get, what is it? 540 cards for 40 or 50, and you can get Lee Smith. You can get 500 cards with no wax stains at all in perfect condition, for 12 bucks, and I will take that any day of the week. There's a Johnny Bench. There's a Barry Bonds, Vince Coleman. Yep, we've seen this sequence in the previous videos. Next up, we're going to see the Nolan Ryan 5000. There it is. Larry Walker rookie card. Dave Winfield. A nice long stretch of nothing. So even if we're not going to find the Blacklist, I think I'd at least appreciate getting a Griffey out of here. Now, I don't know how I feel about all the talk about the Griffey printing error with the bloody forearm. I mean, I don't know how I buy that or not. There's a Fred McGriff. There's a Carlton Fisk. All right, so this is one of the ones on our list. It has full black ink there, so it's not the error card. And now we're going to get Julio Franco coming up, I'm sure. Bingo. And again, this one is the corrected version. Sammy Sosa rookie card after that, and followed by Jeff Russell All-Star card. Oh, the double Julio Franco, so they're messing. And there's our Sammy Sosa rookie card again. A little blip in the system there, followed by Jeff Russell. There he is. And that is the non-error card. And Paul Ossenmacher. Again, looking around the edges here for black missing ink. This one has all the ink. Carlton Fisk base card. And we move on. Darren Jackson's also one of the ones we're looking for. Looking all around here. Looks good. Ryan Sandberg All-Star. We'll take that one. Howard Johnson. So we'll see the Howard Johnson base card coming up here pretty soon. All right. There's Andres Galarraga. And Jim Acker. That's one of the ones we're looking for too. Looking around. It does have a stain here. Right there up next to the name, but not a Blackless error. Oh, Nolan Ryan. It's like the third or fourth one we pulled of those. So that one. A lot of Nolan Ryans from these vending boxes. Juan Gonzalez rookie. That's the third or fourth one of those we pulled. Oops. Get that over here. Now with these black ones, you will notice the blacklist ones we're looking for. They are all the orange border, so that makes it a little easier to spot. There's Alan Trammell, Bobby Bowe. All right, there's Apollo Neal, so we're on pace to possibly pull another Frank Thomas, because this is the order we saw right before we pulled the Frank Thomas. And Fred McGriff. Okay, so that could be a blacklist, but it is not. I'm guessing we're going to pull Frank Thomas in this next batch. Right, about Ozzie Smith. And then there's Kevin Tepani, who is, again, we're looking for a blacklist on this one. Not seeing any abnormalities. There's Marcus Lawton, another one we're looking for. His would be on his name, and that one's fully intact. Greg Jeffries. And Don Mattingly. Gary Sheffield. Jack Morris. Dante Bichette. Paul Molitor, nice little run of stars here. Albert Bell rookie. Mark McGuire. Will Clark. Andre Dawson. John Hart. All right, this is another one we're looking for here. On the blacklist front. Seeing all the black ink though, so no good on that one. Kirby Puckett. So if you've got a collection of 1990 Topps in your old collection, go run ahead and look through it. And there's Robin Yount. Take my list here and see what you can find. Let me know if you find anything. I'm desperate to hear from somebody. Oh, John Morris. Here's one. Actually, maybe not. Could have swore John. Oh, yeah, it's 383. John Morris is on the list. Looking through here. No, that one looks good. Robin Yount. All-Star card. Mike Scott. Kirby Puckett, All-Star. All right. We're going to get through all three vending boxes with no Ken Griffey Jr., huh? One Frank Thomas and no Ken Griffey Jr. There's Ruben Sierra. Oops. Jim Rice, first we've seen of him. Dwight Gooden, first we've seen of him. Maybe we're on to something. Barry Larkin. Nolan Ryan 5000. Dennis Eckersley. Vince Coleman. Ozzie Smith. All right, last batch. Hey, let's just get a Griffey here. So I didn't get one of the rest of the 3 boxes here. Or a Blackless would make me super happy. More than a Griffey. There's a Strawberry. There's another Nolan Ryan. There's a Harold Baines. These are cards we have not seen yet. It's possible. It's just possible. We could get something that we have not seen. Todd Zeal. Sean Dunston, look at that. That one's for me. That's the first Dunston we pulled, too. All right. And coming to an end. Limping to the finish line. Oh, there it is. And I guess this is what you would call the bloody forearm one. I'm not sure if that's a printing error, if that's just actually is a bloody forearm, but there you go. On the 4th to last card, we pulled the Griffey. So 1 Ken Griffey Jr., 1 Frank Thomas, out of 1,500 Topps cards. We pull 1 of each of those, a bunch of Juan Gonzalez, a bunch of Nolan Ryans, a bunch of Blacklist candidates, but no actual Blacklist cards. And that is the recap. So we have been thwarted again. Everybody, take a picture of this list, screenshot it, go look through your Topps 1990 collections, see if you can find those Blacklist versions, and I'll see you next time.